What a setting, a nighttime view of vibrant Miami's downtown. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets. And now they'll try to tie up the season series at 2 wins apiece. They've taken 1 game out of 3 so far.
And when things started to go wrong for them in that game, boy, did they ever go wrong. They just could never get back on track in that game.
Greg, the problem to me was no consistency. Anytime they strung together a couple of baskets, they couldn't build on it.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Fournier out there with Freak, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. And he ends up missing both free throws. On defense, the Heat coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Fournier dishes to Freak. Offline with his 3. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots, but that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire.
Wade drives in, makes it off the glass. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Freak. It's tipped. Wade outside. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Whiteside, no good. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat with the lead. Wade kicks to Dragic. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. Bank shot, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Freak. Nice shot from the wing. Freak's got 6. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Bosch passes to Whiteside, and that one is hammered home.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Now, here's Whiteside. Following the miss by Freak, Whiteside dishes to Dragic. Back to Whiteside. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. 3-pointer. And it's Freak missing. He'd have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Whiteside kicks to Wade. Here's the teardrop. Count the bucket. Wade's got 6. Hornets trail by 4. There's the triple. Dragic with some nice D.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Jefferson with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Freak. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 8. The Heat have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
A different look for Miami.
Heat dancers.
The Heat shooting around 40% from the floor here. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Hornets, Freak, he's in at point guard. Al Jefferson out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 slot. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 31 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Evan Fournier comes in for Jeremy Lin. And it's blocked. Hornets leading by 3. Jefferson with it. Now guarded by Winslow. And it's Freak missing. The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. A fast break now for Charlotte. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
One-on-one here. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Heat trail by 7. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Bosh sets the pick for Green. Back to Bosh. Will it go? That doesn't go either for Bosh. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a wide open look for Freak. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Freak's got 21 in the game.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Dragic gets the bucket.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Hornets leading by 8. Here's Freak. Again, the Hornets score.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Dragic the pass to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the pick for Green. Back to Whiteside. For 3. Green, no luck. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Freak. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The Heat trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Well, there's no lack of range in this. The leading 3-point shooters among the ranks of the NBA's big men the last month. Chris Bosh on top.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
Yeah, and that makes him one of the more challenging matchups that any defense is going to face. I mean, who do you put on it? A perimeter defender or a low post guy? It's really a conundrum.
And that one's good. Freak.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Right side a screen. Back to Dragic. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Charlotte. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Miami, 4 games back.
And you know, for the Hornets, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing performance after another.
And here's Dragic following the three-pointer by Freak. They set the pick. Feeds it to Green. Jacks up a 3. Batum grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 15. Payton kicks to Freak. The pass to Batum. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
And their field goal percentage shows that, over 60 now. Tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Now here is Haslam. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green against Hairston. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. And we've reached halftime.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And that one's good. Freak.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
It's Dragic with the drive, off the left rim and out. Charlotte leading by 16. Batum dishes to Jefferson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Chris Bosh. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 23 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable. Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Freak kicks to Jefferson. Fires the 3. Free ball falls through. Another from Freak. Freak's got 38 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Jefferson. Again, the Hornets score.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside Dragic. Ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Freak with the ball. That's good. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Dragic kicks to Wade. Here's the teardrop. Zeller grabs the board.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Here's Freak. But they'll get another chance. Here's Fournier. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Fournier's got his first points in this one. He'd have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Whiteside kicks to Wade. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Double teamed on Wade. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And Jefferson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's the Hornets ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Freak sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got 43 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Timeout call for the Heat.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
To see the best up-tempo
Throw down
teams
inside
in the league.
or run some pick and roll up top.
Take advantage.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Haslam comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Gerald Green in for Winslow. And then for Charlotte, Jones checked in for Cody Zeller. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Payton in for Evan Fournier. Now here's Bosch. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Kidd-Gilchrist following the score by Miami. And it's Freak missing. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Freak. 43 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got 46 points.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
The drive by Wade. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Bosch, the screen. The kick out to Dragic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And that one's good. Freak.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here is Green. Following the three-pointer by Freak. The drive by Green, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by Freak. No coverage that time. 6 points for Chris Bosh.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Dragic with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Now Freak. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Okay, Miami, now coming out of the court are your Heat dancers.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard. Whiteside's checked in for Dallenberg. Winslow comes in for Ennis. Wayne Wade's checked in for Hunter. And it's Gerald Green in for Richardson. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Freak in at point guard. Hairston is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Lin against Wade. Right side Green. Lots of room. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The three. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
But they recover it. Here's Green. Tries again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. A different look for Miami. Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Whiteside. Haslam comes in for Josh McRoberts. And Hunter subbed in for Gerald Green. Terrence Jones is checked in for Charlotte. Here is Hairston. Here's Freak. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Here's Hunter, defended by Lynn. Now the feed to Wade. Pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Dalembert. Puts it up from 12. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Hornets with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Wade passes to Hunter. It's Haslam atop the key to the right side. Wade up top. Some solid defense there from Lynn. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin.
Worked hard, yeah. Good win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan player Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rare. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.